No, she didn't like it. But her son, Jason, was the reason I was there. Because of Last Dance and Take Me Home. He loved those songs. That's the reason we had to do it, all this. Bruce Roberts was sitting behind me. I was at the piano. Paul Jabbar was at the end of the piano, drinking, which he usually does.
Yes.
So
People were drinking in the 70s? No, I'm just kidding. I just want to make sure you were paying attention.
So I was playing this thing to Barbara, and she was standing at the piano, and so she just said, "Extra, extra, I don't like that. Sounds like a newsboy. Not a, not a, it has to be, there's nothing about fight." And so I said, but Paul Jabbar was like, because we wrote a song almost called "Fight," just a little thing to honor the village people. And so I did the thing, booba 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 booba, fight, 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 fight. That's the song I like. So Bruce Roberts was sitting behind me, and she said, "That's the song I like. I don't like Midnight." So I just said, okay. Basically, we can make it a bit into medley. And she said, "Well, extra. So how can you sing extra, extra?" I sang it for her. Extra, extra, I'm in love. She said, "Okay, I'll try that." So she tried it, and she says, "Okay, well, we'll probably do both songs." The problem is, when I heard about her loving fight, and I didn't realize that it was a medley, it would be not, because if it's a medley, it can't be winning an Oscar. Oh. Because it's a medley.
Oh!
So I didn't know that. And I didn't know that, so I just if they didn't have the main event fight.
/
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I never got the Oscar.
Oh.
Nor did I get the Oscar for Last Dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
That should have happened.
Yeah, okay.
Was that a medley too, technically?
Yeah.
Okay.
She sang it.
Paul
She
Jabbar
said,
got it. Paul Jabbar was, when they did the contest on not the Emmys, not the Oscars, but another show, had a show, I don't remember the name of it, but they did, Bruce Roberts was sitting with Paul Jabbar at the event. I was working on Cher at the moment in the studio. So we looked at the thing, and the dancers, they were doing the thing, just did fight. No main event. And Paul Jabbar called me up later and said, if we had won, probably I would go up on stage without Bruce. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to do Barbara, and I did some things with her. But the other thing I did was they did Enough Is Enough, and Paul Jabbar, because he was barred from the studio in main event because he took some guys from across the street, the gay bar. They what do you call it?
Use the studio.
They came in the studio and fawned all over Barbara?
No, she was not there.
All over him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
I thought at first it was a village because they dressed
Dressed up.
Right, the studio became a really cheap hotel.
Yeah. I was not in the studio. I was in the studio, but not in the control room. I looked through the window. I thought to myself, I never met the village people at that time. So I said to myself, what's happening? And they were so drunk and high and on
Right.
cocaine and everything else. They were, so John Peters found out he barred Paul for the sessions. And Paul called me up in the middle of the night. You did this, not John. You did this. And that's the reason I didn't know that enough is enough. Enough is enough. But when Paul and Barbara did the vocal with Donna, the only time, she didn't like she liked the ballad version, and she didn't like singing with Donna because Donna was so much better at singing this kind of thing. And so she called me in the middle of the morning. She was being massaged or something, and bang, 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 everything else. So she would call me and oh.
You sure she was being massaged? Are you sure she didn't go across the street to the gay bar and pick up the village people and a bag of coke? Because that could have made that same sound.
So obviously, between yells, she said, "I don't like the way I sang the disco version of Never Did Not, and come into my studio and you can help me, because you could help me when you sang the main event." So, because she did the guide vocal, I did. Note for note, all the way through.
That's an interesting thing, because we talked about that for Roller Boogies, and we talked about that when you did my show, that you would actually record the female vocals the way you thought they should sound, and just that's how you taught Donna and Barbara and Cher to sing disco when none of them were disco artists. It's brilliant. And they did it.
Obviously, I enjoyed that.